Hello there. Welcome to Night Sky Wisdom and Tarot. I'm Alex. Actually, I'm going to use these. All right, I'm here to bring you Capricorn weekly messages. So this is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Just so you know, this is a weekly, like, short-term energy check. If you're interested in your overall monthly overview for May 2022, I posted those yesterday, which is Sunday, May 1st. So if you're interested in that, take a look back into my catalog. I have it sorted by signs, and you'll find your May 22 reading. Make sure you hit the like button. It really helps my channel out. Let's see. Make sure you understand that this is a general reading, so it cannot and will not apply to everyone. But you will be in tune enough that you will know if this is your message. Don't try to take anything and bend it into fitting you. If it doesn't feel right, then it's not right. It's not your message, okay? All right, Spirit. What's the weekly energy update, general energy update for Capricorns? Okay, Spirit, what's the general energy update for Capricorns? Ooh, too many cards. Spirit, can I get how many more cards? Nine of Wands in reverse. Okay. Can I get the general energy update for Capricorns? Ooh. Spirit. Can I get the general energy update for Capricorn for the week? I'm gonna pull after this, guys. Just one more. And one more card. I'll tell you why I'm laughing in a minute. One more card, Spirit, for Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, you are currently in a place of really building, moving along slowly and progressively towards a goal or outcome, and being very methodical along the way. So it's a slow build-up, right? This is the energy you're currently in. So it could be a project, it could be a relationship. I feel like it's more of trying to gain stability in your life overall, more so than a relationship, because in the recent past, you have Knight of Wands in the reverse. Now, I think that, Capricorn, have we lost some of our passion along the way? And this is where I feel like this is more in this Knight of Wands in reverse is more in relation to your personal life. And I laugh because this is very Capricorn. So you're very focused on whatever goal you have going, right? And you're only thinking about that. And it's like, if you look at this Knight of Pentacles, he's so distracted by whatever it is. Let me get this so it'll focus. Hold on. He's so focused on his goal. It's like he doesn't really see, like, if you take the perspective of, like, if you imagine you're in the picture, he doesn't really see you. He's off looking at something else because he's really trying to build his legacy right now. So getting his attention is a bit challenging. And I feel like this is many of my Capricorns right now. And with this Knight of Wands in the reverse in the recent past, I feel like maybe you're coming out of this energy and starting to open up to more of your heart space, your space of passion, your space of going for what makes you feel good, not just what makes logical sense. Like I said, because it's in a past position, I feel like you're coming out of that, but you're still very much in legacy building mode. In the near future, you do have the Emperor card. Now, the question is, my dear Capricorns, is this a person, or is this you, or is this both? We'll clarify in a little bit so I can see, but either way, it looks good. This is someone very much established, of high esteem as far as in the public eye is what I'm hearing, and someone who's very, I'll say, wealthy, established, well-to-do. This could be an entrepreneur, someone with multiple businesses. This could be you and your multiple business ventures, but we'll see which one it applies to in just a moment. Your overall advice for the week, Devil card in reverse. Now, Devil card can often represent toxicity. I don't think, but it's also the Capricorn card. So I don't think that Spirit is saying to you to stop being toxic. I think the Spirit is asking you to stop being such a Capricorn. I know, that's crazy, right? It sounds simple, it sounds silly. But here in truth, Capricorn energy is very much about establishing the standard by which everyone else lives by. So it's about structures and the foundation of society. And so with you currently in Knight of Pentacles mode and in the past being in Knight of Wands in reverse mode, I really think Spirit is saying to you, it's time for you to pay more attention to your heart space. Like, yes, you're a Capricorn. Yes, you're responsible for setting the standard. Yes, you have to be the structure by which all other energies you kind of set the tone for order and structure, but you are allowed to have fun. You are allowed to break the rules that you make sometimes. You're allowed to live in your heart space a little bit more. So I think you're being told to step out of that legacy building energy a little bit and allow your heart to open up this week, Capricorn. And in the outcome, you have Knight of Cups as the outcome if you take that advice. So I think that it brings in some reprieve for you in the form of maybe, I won't say that this is a partner long term because this is short term energy, but I think it brings in some options, or it also brings you into a space of being willing to reciprocate some sort of loving, nurturing energy with someone else in your atmosphere. But let's start clarifying a little bit more so we can get more energy on this. More information on this. So let's clarify. I think we have time. Let's might go through all of them, okay? What is this? Ooh, sorry. Spirit, what is this recent past energy of Knight of Wands in the reverse for Capricorn? And I really feel like you still kind of are the Knight of Wands in reverse, but this week offers the opportunity for you to kind of turn that Knight upright a little bit. Maybe, pay attention to some interests that have nothing to do with business matters, but more to do with what feeds your soul. Okay. All right. Spirit, can we clarify this Knight of Wands? Five of Cups. King of Wands. Who's looking at the Five of Cups, and the Strength card. So in the recent past, maybe you're coming out of a situation of, okay, so for the Capricorns I'm talking to, you are typically a very, very artistic, attractive energy. But you've kind of been brought down to Knight of Wands, which isn't a negative thing, but you've almost kind of stepped off of your throne because of a situation that had you in grief mode. And it wasn't that you were lesser than, literally. I think it's just that sometimes when we suffer a loss or acknowledge a loss, or maybe it's just grieving over something, like it might not have been an immediate loss. Maybe it was some aha moment you had about doing some inner child work. Maybe it's finally taking accountability for something you did, but whatever it is, you recently were in a period of grieving. And it's not that you were no longer a king, right? But it takes a lot of your strength, and it takes a lot of your inner magician as well to be able to take this grief and work it into something else. And while you're paying attention to that, you can't really pay attention to your empire, so to speak, right? So I think it puts you in this Knight of Wands and also put you in Knight of Wands in reverse. Really it set you off kilter. And you, my dear Capricorns, more than likely did not like that. Whatever this is kind of puts you off your game a bit. And I think you're working through it, or almost worked through it, but you don't want to feel like that anymore. And as a result, you have not focused so much on your heart space or your artistic side or your passionate side. You focus more on your pentacles. And there's nothing wrong with that as long as it's not a avoidance thing. You eventually do need to get back to allowing love in whatever form, a partner or a passion, right? Let's look at this Knight of Pentacles in your present energy. Spirit, what's the Knight of Pentacles? And the present energy. Ooh, too many cards. Spirit, can I get clarification on the Knight of Pentacles energy? Queen of Swords, surprise, surprise. The Hermit, and then you got the Star card, but it actually came out in reverse. So yeah, that's what it is. You are in your head space and your heart space has been kind of closed off. Star card in reverse, whatever wish fulfillment didn't come true for you, it's not that you stopped goal building. I think you stopped working towards that ultimate I can have it all type thing. So you separated your pursuits and now you're focusing more on the things that make logical sense and not the things that are so intuitively based and maybe not so much passion based or love based, right? The thing is, the star to me represent all things kind of bundled into one big fiery ball. And to separate them is why you very may well have the star in reverse, but still be reaching other goals in your life. But I think Spirit is saying you don't have to separate them. You still can have all things. It just might not look exactly like the person that you saw it in before, or the process by which you wanted to attain whatever artistic pursuit or passion project it was before. You might have to shift gears on how to attain it. It puts you in a Queen of Swords mode, being very logical, cutting things off that didn't make logical sense because, again, this threw you off kilter and off balance in the past. But you're also having some Hermit energy, and because that was the last card that came out, clarifying the Knight of Pentacles, I think this week you're being supported, especially towards the end of the week, in taking some time to yourself to seek clarity and find your star again. Here you see in the Hermit's lantern is not only a light, but it's actually the star. And for the Hermit to be able to see that star, it first has to kind of go into darkness, I guess you would say, go into his cave. It's Virgo energy as well. Aquarius energy, Virgo energy. I usually don't point that out, but I felt the need to right now. He has to kind of go in his cave until he discovers where his star is again. And once he finds his star, it leads him back out. So maybe it's encouraging you to take some time at some point during this week to yourself to do some thinking and just like, what do you really want without the disappointments? Don't layer the disappointments on top of it. Try to compartmentalize the disappointments and know that they need to be addressed and worked on. But those shouldn't make the decisions about what you really want for your life. You know, they were just a little bit of a speed bump. Let's clarify this Emperor outcome because I want to see, is this a person or energy for Capricorn or both? Spirit, can I get clear message about this Emperor energy for Capricorn? Ooh. The Moon. Can I get clear messages about this Emperor energy for Capricorn? Okay, we got the Moon followed by the Ten of Pentacles followed by the Four of Pentacles. To clarify the Emperor. I feel like you're having in the near future a little bit of a tug of war with yourself. Okay? I think this Emperor energy, is both you and a potential partner. I think we start off with the moon energy because you do, after coming into this hermit mode, right, in the next couple of days or so, you do discover some truths about yourself. Maybe it's that you really still want the 10 of Pentacles. But then in the 4 of Pentacles, it's like, but I don't want to share. I'm getting kind of 4 of Pentacles in the reverse energy. It's like, I don't want to share my heart space, my time, my money, my ideas. I don't want to share. So I really feel like in the near future, you discover that you do want that partnership. You might even meet or know someone already in your energy that kind of caught your attention, but you brushed it off. I really intuitively feel, Capricorn, that this energy is you, but it's also a potential partner. This isn't necessarily a love reading, but what I think it is that, you know, you've closed off your heart space so much that, I mean, I guess it kind of is a love reading. You closed off your heart space so much that maybe you can't see what's already in front of you, or you're scared to share it. You're scared to like sublet your heart space a little bit. Get a roommate, you know, let somebody else come in a little bit, do some redecorating. I think you do want the 10 of Pentacles. You want someone who you can build with. You want someone who compliments you. You want someone whose partnership serves a purpose. And don't get me wrong, that's, you know, people shy away or go, ugh, when they hear that. But you want someone whose partnership serves a greater purpose than just y'all loving it up on each other. The Capricorns I'm talking to, just being together for the sake of flowers and rainbows and unicorns is not your gig. It's not your gag. I think that someone has entered your space, though, that has all of those things. And maybe in the past, you saw somebody who seemed like this, but they were really the Emperor in reverse, right? And so it led you to kind of be off balance by engaging in that energy. It caused you to lose focus. It caused you to have to recalibrate. You don't want to go through all that again. So you're kind of very much holding on to, I'm seeing these pentacles as your energy, your investments energetically as well as financially. So energetically, you don't know that you want to invest in this situation. Let's clarify this devil energy. Ooh, that was quick. Yeah. Ooh. 2 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles. Because remember now, the Empress. Okay, we have the Emperor and the Empress. Yeah. This is you, and this is a potential partner in this Emperor energy. Because see, right now, you're the Emperor, and I don't care if I'm talking to male, female, whatever, roles reverse. Whichever one you are, the Emperor or the Empress, you've come into contact with someone who could potentially be your match, your equally yoked counterpart, right? But you still got some residual like hesitation from the past. I don't get that you're bitter. You just feel like I don't have time for this love thing. What is this? You know, you kind of holding it up like this. What is this thing? You know, that's Capricorn right now. So Spirit is asking you to put you in reverse a little bit. You know, be you still, Capricorn, but go towards something that actually speaks to your passions. You know, follow your heart a little bit more. Make a decision based off of intuition and passion and not just logic and finance and all of that. 3 of Pentacles is collaborating with others. Get out. Open your heart space. Now, this is Pentacles, not Cups, but I still see this as collaborating with someone else to open up your heart space. Or maybe you are collaborating with this person, and that's you're being asked to open up to receiving. As much as you're giving out instructions, be open to receiving. As much as you give out love and support to others, be open to receiving. It's a mutual collaboration, okay? And Empress, you're being asked like you are the Empress. So part of the Empress is her ability to be nurturing, to be fair, to be kind, but still maintain control in some sense. like you can't control everything, but in a healthy sense, still maintain control and stability. Tap into your Empress energy. Turn down the Capricorn energy just a little bit. Okay. And then Knight of Cups. And I'm a Capricorn, so I hope nobody's getting insulted by that. It's not an insult. It's just that can a lot of times put us in acquisition mode, building mode, defining structures and all that other stuff mode. Oh my goodness. Emperor again. Double Emperor on the board and the Empress. Emperor clarifying Knight of Cups as your outcome. So for the week, what you are being advised, Page of Wands in reverse. Yeah. Capricorn, you are being told to open up your heart space. Listen, this is a short-term reading, but this makes sense. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Let me restart. Okay, this makes sense. Knight of Cups, oh, and the last card we got out is the Magician. Open up your heart space. Opening up your heart space and being open to passionate new beginnings. This is a short-term reading. So it opens you up to an outcome of having an initial offer. But the initial offer that you receive or encounter this week, for my Capricorns, if this makes sense, is from whoever it is, Emperor energy. Okay? And whether you're male, female, light men, women, this is the gender roles in here about energies. You can be a manly man, quote unquote, and still be more feminine energy. There are plenty of videos on YouTube about this. I'm not going to go into it. I've encountered men like that. It doesn't mean what some people think it means. It doesn't mean they're metrosexual. It's just, look it up, okay? I'm not the best at explaining that. So this could be, if you're, whatever your interest is, this Emperor energy comes in. Page of Wands in reverse. What I see this as, because Page of Wands is often my, Page of Wands and Knight of Wands can be my hoe cards, okay? Because this is clarifying the Knight of Cups, this person, whoever this is, they might not come to you on some, oh, I want to rub you down. Let me give you a massage type energy, if you know what that means. No Netflix and chill energy. They're coming to you with a genuine offer of passion and love. And you can manifest this into the new beginning that you would like to see for your life. But when it comes to your romantic interests, okay? But first, what you need to do this week is take a moment to yourself and clear your mind of the negative energy from the past. Really accept it for what it is. Try to get in the space of looking at it, understanding your part, understanding their part, and releasing. Because ultimately what it's doing is minimizing your star kind of down to a light bulb, if that makes sense. You know, the star is all the energy, all the light, everything that you want and could desire. I think to the Capricorns that I'm talking to, you've convinced yourself that now what you really want only has to do with the headspace. Only has to do with logic and reason. The reality, though, that you discover is that you're only saying that because of the disappointment and hurt and trauma from your past. It's not coming from a place of, oh, this is who I really am. I do believe there are people who really just don't desire love. But I really think, in my personal opinion, this is not spirit saying this, that that's fewer than what we think. I think that a lot of us has just been hurt, and we don't want to go through that over and over again. So we say, I'm okay not having what I wanted. That doesn't mean you don't want it anymore. It means that to you, the risk outweighs the reward. But what spirit is telling you here is you discover you still want it. You never did really say it's not for you. The pain just wasn't for you. So you want the abundance, but you also want the stability of a family unit. You also want a partner who can help you and you can help them with this abundance. Do you get what I'm saying? If this is not for you, it's not for you, right? But to the Capricorns who this is for, you will know. Because you've really been in a mode of I'm just saving. And in their future, they're saying, like, you know, you're going to have to kind of let go of this energy a little bit. Share some of this energy with other people. Open up. because there is an emperor coming in who can not only help you with the foundational part of your future when it comes to your pentacles, they could potentially be a match for you. I don't see this, because this is for the week, like, oh, this is, y'all finna get married and have a romantic, encounter. I don't see that. I think what Spirit is saying with this Knight of Cups is the outcome is if you open up yourself and your heart this week and do a little bit of the work, you'll start seeing almost like little breadcrumbs of evidence of interest, of maybe opportunity, or maybe even your own desire being awakened to feed into this heart space. Offer up a little cup of love, just a little bit of interest. And it's definitely involving this emperor. You can manifest this, but you gotta be willing to accept, acknowledge, and you gotta be willing to accept, define, and embrace what your star really is. Don't minimize it down to a light bulb. I think I might title it something like that. But anyway, I hope this helps. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, bye, my dear Caps.